Welcome back, everyone. Today I want to talk about this weird phenomena that happens when you're waiting for, let's say, offers either from DOORDASH or UBEREATS, and you have them on at the same time. And if you guys experiencing and seeing the same results, let me know in the comments. Here's an example. Now, you might say this is a coincidence. Yeah, if it happens once a week. Or let's say 5 times in a month. This happens every single day. And it goes like this. You turn on the UBEREATS and you turn on the DOORDASH. And you're waiting for offers. And for like 15-20 minutes straight, you're seeing crap on both apps. $3 on one app, $2 on the other, $4 here, $4.50 on the other. All crap and high mileage. And then, let's say DOORDASH decides to send you a $10 offer for 5 miles, which is decent, $2 a mile. So you accept it. You get to the merchant, and as soon as you enter inside the merchant to pick up the offer, you get a ring on UBEREATS for $11 offer going 4 miles. And it's not near the merchant that on UBEREATS, it's not near where you're picking up the DOORDASH one, and the customer is the opposite way. So you can very clearly estimate that this order is not going to be done on time. Okay? But how precise the counter offer from UBEREATS to DOORDASH? We have, on DOORDASH, we got $10 for 5 miles, and the counter offer is $1 extra, $11, and 1 mile less for 4 miles. Every single day, this phenomenon. And if I would have said that a human being was doing this, I'm not going to buy it, because we already have established, and a lot of people have agreed to this, that a lot of the staff people on these gig economy companies, they're lazy as fuck. So it looks like the algorithm is doing this on their own. That's just a feeling. The algorithm is doing this on their own. It's like, let's send him a counter offer because he accepted a DOORDASH. Let's send him a counter offer with $1 more and a mile less. Every single day, this thing is going on. The next day, it happens again. Crap on both apps. Then let's say you get a $15 one. Then the other app will send you a $17 one. And for 1 or 2 miles less. It's like, here's the question that always pops in my head when this happens. Why couldn't I get that UBEREATS offer when the DOORDASH offer was made, was already dropped off? Perfect time for the UBEREATS offer to come in. And then the next day, the same thing. Why couldn't that offer come in at the time when I finished the DOORDASH order? Then I could have gotten a decent UBEREATS order afterwards, and I couldn't make it in time. And here's another thing. The UBEREATS will send you an offer, and you know there's a timer on it. You can't wait forever. Either you accept it right there. If you don't, you lose it. But let's say, oh, I'm going to accept it. But the time that's going to take you to pick up the offer, the DOORDASH offer, drive and deliver it, and drive all the way back to go pick up the UBEREATS offer, the UBEREATS offer will be reassigned because of the time. There's a time limit. The time you accept the UBEREATS offer to the time that you're picking it up, if it exceeds a period of time, it will tell you, this order has been reassigned because you were taking too long. It happened, because I did that. I'm like, oh, this is a decent offer. I haven't seen any decent offers, but they wait until you get a decent offer with DoorDash. That's when they decide to send you even a better offer. And you're not making any money for 30 minutes. You're sitting there rejecting both apps. All the offers are coming in. They're like crap, $2, $3. And all of a sudden, at the same time, they all want to send you good offers. So I already did that. I accepted the DoorDash. And then on the way to do the DoorDash order, a decent Uber Eats offer, but it was a long distance for the Uber Eats one. I mean, for the DoorDash one. I accepted it because the money was good. Then, by the time I got back, it said, this order got reassigned because you took too long. So there's a time limit. Okay. Why can't you not send me that decent offer after I finish the Uber Eats? And here's another kicker. When I do finish the DoorDash offer and I get back to the spot, no good offers again. Uber Eats, what are you waiting for? You're waiting for me when I get an offer from DoorDash and I accept it. That's the only time you're going to send me a decent offer? But when I'm sitting around and DoorDash doesn't send me nothing, then Uber Eats won't send me nothing either. It's like DoorDash has to make the first move. How does this thing work like this? I don't understand how the algorithm operates like that. Are they testing drivers like that? Like I'm saying, are the algorithms connected with all the gig economy companies? Are they connected? Are they doing this on their own, like testing drivers to see their reaction? Is that driver going to drop that offer because we're going to send him a counter offer, a better one? Is he going to cancel the other one and accept ours? Which that has happened as well. Because it could be, you're sitting around for a long time and you're seeing a $10 offer, and then it gets countered with an $18 offer, and you're looking at both, and you look like, there's no way I can do both. They're not going the same way, the opposite way, there's impossible. So, if I don't accept this right now, the $18 one is going to be lost, and I'm going to end up doing the $10 one. So you'll cancel the $10 one to do the $18 one. Is the algorithm reading all these reactions from multiple drivers? Are they trying to put something in there, like a test? Part of the delivery service survey, whatever it is? It's just weird. And the times where you're sitting around not doing anything, it takes so long to receive a decent offer from one, and then that's the time the other company decides to do that at the same time, to send you a decent offer while the other one sends you a decent. I mean, every single day. Every single day. It's outrageous. It's the most weirdest phenomena with gig apps. Period. And you guys can let me know in the comments. Let me know if you guys are seeing this type of pattern, this type of craziness. Now, where I don't see that, and I still do see it, because not all day is busy, but the busy days like Fridays and Saturdays and Sundays, because there's so many offers, I see very, very few of that happening, and it's usually lunch. Because lunch, even in the busy days, it's not that big of a deal in my location. But Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays in the evening, like dinner, those are the busiest days right there. So you don't see much of that pattern happening. Most of it is like Monday through Thursday, all day. Because those days, they're not that busy. And I see that behavior constantly. Now you might say, well, for 20 minutes, All the cheapskate customers are ordering at the same time. And then after 20 minutes, the high-paying tip customers are calling at the same time. Yeah, that's coincidence if it happens once in a while. But I'm seeing this pattern every single day. How is it that for a fine amount of time every single day, it's sold cheap offers, and then the time where one of them sends you a good one, then all of a sudden good ones pop up from everybody. And you might say, well, this is because you're doing only DoorDash and Uber Eats. Not necessarily. Let's take DoorDash out of the mix and let's put in, you're only doing Grubhub and Uber Eats. You'll see that as well. Or let's take Uber Eats out of the picture. In some markets, you're doing Grubhub and DoorDash, no Uber Eats. And it doesn't matter. It's not like this happens only because you're using two certain apps. It could be two other apps. And it could be random, the apps that you're using. The phenomena is still there. And it's like, this is like rabbit out of the hat magic tricks, what they're doing. There's something funny about this situation, very funny. It's very funny. How at the same time they're both sending you good offers, and then for 20, 30 minutes, they're both sending you crap. Constantly crap. Then when one gets a good offer, the other one gets it too, at the same time. But they're different companies. How is this happening all the time? And this thing happens sometimes multiple times during the same day. Multiple times during that same exact day. I'll leave it up to you guys. If you guys experiencing this, and we get a lot of comments and feedback that there's a lot amount of people that are seeing this as well, maybe there's a pattern with the algorithm. Maybe it is done purposely with the algorithm. Or maybe not. We'll let the community decide. These companies, if you ask them, they're never going to be transparent with anything. With anything. You guys already know that. So it's up to us to get some feedback to come up with some kind of understanding why this phenomena is happening. I'll leave you guys with that, and I'll catch you guys later.